Now, this is a King of the Hill, so, we're just going to enjoy it. Have a good time. Chill out. And enjoy some high-level StarCraft 2. High-level RTS, because this is StarCraft 2 with a twist. And this is an old map, by the way. We've got 2,000 atmospheres. Spawning down the bottom left, it is Young Yakov with the Stalny Balls. He's been killing it recently. His opponent spawning up the top right, it is Mangrusel. I can't remember a whole lot about this guy in terms of his playstyle. I've seen him a few times. He's been around the block. He is going to open up with a low ground barracks. It's going to be 2 racks. Yeah. Okay. 2 racks Reaper, it looks like. And it is important to note that this mod is designed for StarCraft 2 versus Brood War. Can't see me ever preferring 8 workers. Yeah, and that's totally reasonable. Like, I'm... At this point, I was in favor of a lower worker start for a long time from a strategic perspective. Because I think that, you know, you miss out on a whole slew of builds that should exist in an RTS. That's my personal opinion. But it's been 10 years, 11 years, 10 and a half, however you want to say it. That's a long time to change so much fundamentally. And undoubtedly, that's a big learning curve for a lot of people. It's kind of rough. Now, this is pretty good for Young Yakov on paper. He's going to open up with a gas pool. And he is going to expand behind this. Of course, Brood War Zerg, for anyone who doesn't know, they don't have queens. Not the queens we're used to at any rate. These queens are actually a lot stronger than SC2 queens, I think. But you know what? People might disagree with that. I'm just thinking from a pure combat perspective, which is the fact that flying queens in Brood War can kill tanks. And it's like, they're Brood Lords that instant kill, you know? $400cc, everything is right again. Now, he doesn't know that Ling Speed is about to complete. These Zerglings, look at them. They just sprint like nobody's business. Oh, this is pretty bad. Ooh, nice grenade. Getting caught with Ling Speed available for the opponent. He could pin him against the wall. He does get 1 Reaper. Can he get another? Certainly, but will it actually get caught? Yes. Big find. Really nice start for Young Yakov. No losses. I believe Brood War Zerglings attack a little bit faster than SC2 Zerglings as well. How many modded races are there in this tournament? There are Zerg Terran Protoss for Brood War and SC2. By the way, it is a Lurker Rush out of Young Yakov. He has thrown down the layer. He's added the Hydrogen, and now will immediately start that Lurker upgrade. You need the Lurker aspect upgrade in order to build those Lurkers. And with no factory, no starport, no tech lab on that factory, no Banshees coming out of a potential starport, this looks brutal. Attack period of 0.421 seconds instead of 0.497. Yeah, so honestly pretty substantial over the course of a long period of time. Any collision size difference? Good question. And one that I definitely can't answer. Man, Brood War Zerg is so fucking cool. Pardon my French. Mangrussel's in huge trouble right now. And he doesn't yet know it. He's got a decent amount of Marines. He's going to have Stim. But the Lurkers... So these Lurkers are... Since they don't have Hive upgrades, they come online a lot quicker. They're very effective units right out of the gate. Fortunately, Stim is done, but these Lurkers, you can see they burrow pretty darn quick. They're complete units right away. Oh, and he's already on top of the ramp. This entire middle line is now forfeit. Young Jakob is going to try and force the ramp. No, he will back away for the moment. There's two lurkers already burrowed on the low ground. Man Grusel's got nowhere near enough to hold this, and Young Jakob is going to take game number 1. Well done. Two Racks, 3 Reaper can be very strong versus Brood Warrior Zerg, but Gas Pool first into fast speedlings naturally shoves it away and then can attack the tech-rich wall with mutas or especially lurkers. And then it's Jover. Pretty much exactly what happened right there. Yeah, and I mean, I kind of, you know, got on a little bit of a tangent there talking about the Brood War Queen, but there's no early game defensive unit like the SC2 Queen. But yeah, well done by Young Yakov. He takes the first game of the day of this King of the Hill. It's a couple buckies for each match, each tournament win, each map win. And it's just fun. Just fun games. All right, so it's going to be Rebellion next. How to beat this Lurker Rush? It does seem pretty robust. It feels pretty strong as SE2 Terran. Or, well, if you're playing against it as SE2 Terran. Welcome, Zardiant. I'm honestly not sure what would be the best option. What is the best option? Veto Disco. Disco Bloodbath. Oh my god, I forgot about Disco Bloodbath. I just realized Grubby loves Brood War. Would he enjoy an SC... Would he enjoy SCEVO versus... Like, would he enjoy SCEVO? Huh. I know he's soured on StarCraft 2, but... You have one tank at 5 minutes if I go 1-1-1? Ooh, Data C going to be the map. A lot of old maps coming in. That's one of the other cool things, is we get Brood War maps, we get SC2 maps. It's neat. It's neat, it's neat. Okay, Rebellion going to be picking SC2 Protoss versus Brood War Zerg. I feel like I like this match for Brood War Zerg. Brood War Zerg feels so strong. Am I crazy? I know charge lot attacks can be pretty strong. There's not an amazing answer to charge lots. All right. We get into the game. Depending on how quickly this wraps up, we might play a little bit of XCOM 2. We'll see. Charge loss also die to lurkers. They sure do. So this is going to be a little weird. People always say this when I do King of the Hill format. But I put best of one, and then I put the number of wins that the, you know, king has. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left. It is Rebellion. And his opponent is spawning up the top right. For the Stonley Balls, it is Young Yakov. In the red. Now, with no queens, oracles can be quite a problem to deal with. You can, of course, you have access to those hashtag Hydras. They're good. Apologizing for doing standard King of the Hill procedure. Yeah, I know. It's too bad that when I put Control-Shift-K, which is supposed to be King of the Hill, it just goes of the. Time to make your latte? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We tested with Yakov. I never defended. Not everyone watches King of the Hill. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's why I explain it. I mean, a lot of streaming this kind of stuff is explaining the same things over and over again, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I mean, for me personally, I have a terrible memory. And that's not like it's not that I don't pay attention. I just generally tend to sleep very poorly, which means that, I mean, the brain needs sleep. Like, yeah, it's pretty tough. Man, Brood War Zerg is so cool. Hatch tech and being able to get range, speed on your Hydras. Oh, he is going to go for a fast layer here. I do feel like that's the kind of thing you need to find out very, very... like, it's very important. Going for the fast third hatch does leave him potentially vulnerable to Adepts. This could be tough. Also, we got to mention the fact that Hydras are one supply and not light. So, they are really strong. Actually, it might just kill this Adept. No, it is going to get away. Very similar to the Marine versus Adept interaction there. Only because of the numbers and just the ambush in general. Oh, wow, and he's already freaking out Rebellion. Rebellion, worried about a big bust, has now built a cannon and a battery. Fully shoved off the map, no scout. Even a second battery, a huge overreaction. Important to note as well that the SC Brood War races, because they don't have macro mechanics, they mine a little bit faster. Just a little bit more efficient mining. You can see the workers are moving ever so slightly faster. A little less deceleration. That's by design. Rebellion is so dead. He does not look like he is in a great spot here. It is going to be that charge lot all in. I'm pretty sure. No probes. 3 additional gates. Robo, Forge, +1. Now, the Forge and the +1 were not in the wall. And Young Yakov actually doesn't see the cannons. But he's getting the Lurker upgrade. The Lurker research. He has Ling speed. He's got Overlord speed. Is it going to be a scout? Oh, it sure is. Adept will shade into the natural. Oh, Young Yakov unable to get the save on that drone. Still. Oh, look at that. Resources destroyed. It does the math for you. I didn't even realize it does the... Oh, that's so cool. That's new, isn't it? I don't remember that. He did take a 3rd gas. Okay, Templar Archives, an additional couple gates. No grooved spines yet. It's going to be Hydra speed instead. What is that? Muscular augments? Yeah. 38% boost. But, man, look at these lurkers just trundling up to the natural. Ling's going to tank. This will get set up. The cannon goes down immediately. He might get both pylons as well. and deny an observer. If he clicks that pylon, he would. Oh, okay, look at that Warp Prism actually protecting this particular snipe attempt. Observer's out, but I don't think it matters one bit. There are so many lurkers here. And this is going to be a very quick start for young Yakov here. He is going to blast through and crush game number 1. Crush game number 2. Rebellion with a very unfortunate misread early on. Thought it was an all-in. It was not. And didn't really realize what it was. If he sticks around, goes into the main base with that first probe, he finds out about the early layer. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do from there. You can get an Oracle. You can... I mean, I don't know that I would recommend playing Blink necessarily, but at the very least, you can add in a Robo facility. My face went, can't go make my latte in peace. Oh, EU. Okay. Young Yakov not letting you have the time of day. Yeah, that just did not go well at all. Clean execution, though, from young Yakov. Next up is going to be Alex Death R. Well, this one might be a little bit tough here for the Protoss player. Just looking at the SC2 MMR. He is picking Brood War, though. I wonder who this is. Darth Alex. Supposedly. Nice to know Zerg is also OP here. Heh. Young Yakov versus... We're just going to call him Darth Alex. Maybe Lurker Bust is too strong. 25 flat damage is pretty nutty. That is a lot of damage. The fact that it now two-shots Marines. That is pretty crazy. I remember Hero Marine played this for a little while. And immediately was like, oh, this is unplayable. But he, like, didn't have any build orders or anything. And it was like, well, yeah. I mean, if you did this in SC2... after playing Brood War, you'd have a pretty tough time. Hydra not amazing versus Roach now. It always two-shots Marines. Oh, bonus versus light. Da-dur. Da-dur. I was going to say, even as I said that, I was like, I feel like it did more than that. ZV... P? Best of 1, match 3. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. SE2 Zerg versus Brood War. We'll just do SE2Z versus BWP. Best of one match through. Yeah. Cool. Ha. I mean, maybe not the intern. The intern seems interested in making Zerg pretty good. But the council of old, perhaps, yeah. Perhaps a little bit. For me, the most egregious thing was that the cyclone bug got left in the game for, like, literally over a year, I think. Yeah. That is something that was just really not cool. That shouldn't have been a thing. All right, here we go. Spawning up the top right of Automaton. I don't even remember this map. It is Darth Alex. Going by Alex Death R. Spawning down on the bottom left, it is the Stanley Balls, Young Yakov. Wait, oh, do I remember this map? Hang on. No, I thought that was a 4-player map that I'm thinking of. No, I don't remember this map at all. I don't think I ever... Was this a GSL only map? I don't remember this at all. Important to note as well, by the way, that with this being SCEVO, minerals are flat. And by that, I mean you have the same amount of minerals per patch. All 1,500. Gas is 2,500. So more than SC2. And now much more. Now 1,000 gas more per base. 8 gas per barrel. But yeah, I just enjoy this kind of stuff. This is just a fun situation, fun setup. Maybe Darth Alex has something up his sleeve. He's going to open up Gate Nexus into the core. Not a surprise. Steals a little bit of money and says, hey, I'm out of here. Automaton was in 2019. Maybe, you know what? Did it always have the linked debris behind this gold? Because it does remind me of a map that I remember. Like, if it's the map I'm thinking of, I mean, this is the exact layout, so that would make sense. I can't really recall. Robo facility. This is probably going to be Reaper drops. Probably, if I had to guess. Roachworn coming in from Young Yakov. I do think Brood War Protoss with Reaver drops can be pretty brutal to deal with. Also, Scouts, surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. There it is. There is that robotic support bay. It does look like Young Yakov has intentions of going for an all-in here. Ooh, that is looking like we are going to see a scout in the main base. Oh, yeah, he'll see this. Oh, that's big. That is huge. And he gets a probe in the natural. 8 roaches in production. He's got to commit to this. He just has to. It is going to be shuttle speed. Shuttle Tiderium. Support in. Shuttle Tiderium. This is going to be tough to hold. But if the Reavers get big shots, well, that is... I feel like this is probably really good against this. The Stargate would have been potentially the best, because, I mean, these units obviously just don't shoot up. No shield batteries, though. No idea about what's coming. Scarab production started up here. Reminder, you've got to build your own Scarabs. There is a stun, by the way, when this drops out. Okay, he's got information about this now. Ooh, nice little splitty. One Reaver already going down. Ravager will get taken out. But both Dragoons are down. The floodgates are open. And Ling's going to be running into the natural. Decent shots from the Reavers. Well, singular Reaver. Oh, he needs to start building. Yeah, there we go. The problem is, yeah, you need to build your shots. Oh, really big shot there again. Once again, this is not looking easy, though. Scout in production. He will be able to get this out, I believe. Decent juggling here. Oh, really good shots. The problem is this is still getting a lot of damage done. Has cleared out the natural entirely. 20 probes dead. And that scout... Oh my god. No. Okay. Well, he unfortunately sacked the Reaver and wasn't able to save the natural. Good job from Young Yakov taking that out. He's got a third hatch done behind this. Layer done just now. And it's instantly into Aspire. That makes sense. There's no other reason to mess around. And eco-wise, I just think this is insurmountable. Oh, these Lings a little bit optimistic. I mean, no shield battery at the natural. No knowledge that this was coming. Nothing to delay this. And if he had delayed it a little bit, let those Reavers get out. Let them do their damage. Maybe 1 or 2 big shots on the Lings before they've broken through the wall. This is a completely different situation. All of a sudden, it's a potentially a 2-base Protoss versus a 2-base Zerg. That's sure they're taking their third eventually, but this was a very dedicated attack. Welcome, City. I'm sure they buff scouts for the meme. A little bit, but they're actually proper strong. Oh, the splits here. A single Scarab for a single Zergling. Barely even cost efficient. Unless I'm mistaken, which I totally might be. It's 15 minerals per Scarab, no? Like, they're not free. Oh my god, it shows how many Scarabs there are in... Wow! Shows how many Scarabs there are in the shuttle. That is so freaking cool. 9 mutas on the production tab. And when these bad boys pop out, I think the game simply ends. Really big Reaver shots. Holy crap, he killed everything just about. He's going to start building Corsairs. But if Young Yakov kills that pylon, even 1 Corsair getting out is nowhere near enough. 2 more Stargates in production. Good decision-making. Too much of an eco lead. Scouts can actually do okay against mutas in small numbers. But as you can see, they get quickly overwhelmed by the swarm. And that Corsair, same thing as well. GG is going to get called. And Young Yakov will take his 3rd map. What is this? SCEVO, yes. The Brood War versus SC2 mod. Yeah. Good times. Good times, good times. Just a chill morning here. Wanted to be consistent on the setup. Is this with the new patch hotfix? I thought people would stay longer on Gateway instead of Warp Gate. Avermra, this is actually very different. This is not StarCraft 2 in a pure sense. It is StarCraft Evolution, which is a mod that features StarCraft 2 versus StarCraft Brood War in the StarCraft 2 engine. So it's retains the 12-worker start by design because they didn't want to have to rebalance that. You heard Zerg got nice buffs on the new patch, so I came back to SC2. What's up with the cast? We broke our wrist. We broke our wrist. Oh, I broke my wrist. Ooh, 3 points. Okay. That's pretty cool. He's going to pick the Brood War Zerg. Too much gooning. No, I broke my wrist playing softball. Broke my wrist playing softball. Got myself absolutely owned. We do have to run him in half of ads. So I'm just going to do that now. Get him out of the way. Young Yakov. Having himself a good time. We'll win this best of one. Match 4. Young Yakov. SE2Z versus his cast Ing. He zerged his wrist to death in softball. Pretty much, yep. That's the best way to put it. Versus 3 points. Brood War Zerg. His cast Ing. Casting. But also, City, I started a new XCOM 2 Commander War of the Chosen run. I'm thinking about if we can win this one. Might do a long War of the Chosen. Reduce to turn-based games. You saw that briefly? It's been fun so far. We've had a disastrous start in one mission. I don't know if you saw that one. One mission we got proper owned. We lost 3 soldiers and didn't get the first engineer. Which, if you know XCOM 2 at all, and I think I played it before, and I think you're here for that, potentially. You might even just know individually. That first engineer is crucial. That first engineer is so important. You need that to start clearing debris so that you can start building your facilities. As it is, because I couldn't do that, I'm floating so much cash. So just like in StarCraft 2, my macro is piss poor. It's just piss poor. XCOM is real dope. It is a really great game. I'm excited. So, funnily enough, I was watching Grubby stream, and he showed a trailer of a new Star Wars Tactics game. And it kind of got me thinking, like, oh man, with a broken wrist, I can't really play SE2 right now. But what I can do is I can play a tactics game. All right, spawning down on the bottom left. It is 3 points. And his opponent spawning up the top right with a 13-12, I think. Might have even been a... No, it was the 13-12, I'm pretty sure. It is Young Yakov. And he's going to be looking to Ling Bane Bust if I know anything. But 3-point with the gas pool himself. And that's very good against this. Or at least it's probably the best thing he could get. Tactics games are really cool if you do them in real time. Oh, yeah, like they go super, super slow, like they go into bullet time or something like that. That's a tricky one because the whole point is it's like, I wouldn't mind having like a timer on turns or something. But at that point, it's kind of arbitrary anyways. Okay, Ling's going to sneak around here. It is that Baneling nest. He is mining still with all 3 on gas. No queen started just yet. Hatchery in production. 3-point is building 6 Lings of his own. 2 more Lings sneaking out. This is the first bit of information. This could still theoretically be a pull first, but we know that it's not. Young Yakov not going to be happy to see this. This is played on Central, which is better for Young Yakov. You can totally do that game in real time. Recently played Desperados 3. Ooh, nice job right there from Young Yakov. He does get an early Ling kill, and he's able to morph 2 of his low HP Lings into Banes. This is really, really scary for 3-point. Oh, he's going to need to split so well. Ling speed is done. Oh, and that's a nice wraparound. Oh, 2 of the Banelings go down. Sunk will be able to start up. Honestly, not bad. The big mistake it feels like here for Young Yakov is the fact that 2 of the Banes went off when he surrounded those Zerglings instead of just the 1. Sunken colonies are going to be incredibly good for this. Ooh, decent Baneling hit. That gets every single Zergling. Hatchery being produced in the main base. That's kind of wild, actually. Ling speed is now done for 3-point. He is ahead in income by virtue of faster mining, not as much by the amount of workers that he's got. Oh, Young Yakov needs to kill those Lings at home. He is going to get up the ramp, though, before the second Sunk is done. There's a Sunk in the main mineral line. Hatchery has been canceled now. He wants that cash back. I think it's crazy that he built it at all, to be honest. Young Yakov, I like the patience here. He's waiting for more Banes. He can still blast that Sunk. Oh. Does not want to get baited to the low ground, though. He's got 2 separate packs of Lings. Well, Lings and Banes, I should say. Okay, he is going to go to the low ground here. Banelings were sent down, or pardon me, drones were sent down here. Blasts through 1 Sunk, but the other 2 are going to stand strong. Young Yakov is going to tap out. Didn't do enough damage. His opponent defended. And his streak comes to an end. How much is a Baneling? Total cost, 50 minerals, 25 gas. 25 minerals for each Zergling, although you have to buy them in pairs, obviously. Sunken Colony strong. They are really strong. He got to Diamond Terran? That's pretty sick. Is that a recent thing? That is pretty cool. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, it's going to be Ios up next. So we'll get another ZVZ. That is awesome, Psychons. Too bad about the coworker, but I mean, everyone has their stuff, you know? Been a couple of years since I saw his streams. Makes sense. iOS upcoming in 2 minutes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Well done by 3-point there. We're going to run another quick minute and a half of ads. Trying to remember where we left off for the XCOM 2 last time. Oh. Yeah, I might if we can succeed on Commander for XCOM 2's War of the Chosen, depending on how it goes, how long it takes, how much we enjoy it, we might give Legendary a try and then potentially Long War of the Chosen. Diamond is really high for those limitations. Like, very, very impressive and technically possible, but that would be an incredible feat. Oh. That would be a Tarantino special. An incredible feat. What? Why am I like this? Ah. Oh, also, today is World Cup Finals, FIFA Finals. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be excited about that. But holy crap, what a crazy third place game yesterday. A clown fiesta, yeah. Spain for the win. Spain for the win. Yep. I don't really have a horse in the race. I mean, I literally got my cast orange because I was like, oh, the Netherlands, they're going to be pretty good in the World Cup. They're pretty good at that. They're footy. And I'm Dutch by blood, by ancestry, I guess. And I was like, okay, we're gonna do, you know, we'll do that. And then they actually got knocked out before Canada. Legitimately crazy. There is a key in a sanctuary here in my city. A native parrot, incredibly intelligent, has most of its upper beak and part of its lower beak missing. And by far it's the most alpha key in the whole place. It has a unique jousting fighting style and has the lowest stress hormones out of the whole flock. The other key do things like clean its partial beak for it. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Adaptation in the animal kingdom. I mean, sure, it's in captivity, but like, it seems like the social hierarchy has not been impacted. It's just, that's just how it is, you know? That's just what it do. Hey, baby, what it do? By the way, we are closing in on our goal for the Partner Plus sub goal. We're at 76 Partner Plus points out of the 100 we need. You seen the 2-1 curse? My relatives were visiting Scotland. They went to a pub for the Argentina versus England game. They were surprised because they thought Scots would be all for Great Britain, but the entire bar was cheering for Argentina to beat England. That actually doesn't surprise me at all. That doesn't surprise me at all. That's really funny. But yeah, I'm half Dutch, half British. And of course, Canadian, you know, nationality and Canadian. Brazil beat Japan 2-1. Norway beat Brazil 2-1. England beat Norway 2-1. Argentina beat England 2-1. Damn. So does that mean Spain will beat Argentina 2-1? So they paid it forward. That's crazy. Oh, damn, Psychons. Oh. Cheeky, cheeky. All right, here we go. Game numero... We're already at the halfway point. Game number 5. These games are fast. Spawning down on the bottom right. It is LG Twins 3-point in the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left. It is IOSUP in the pink. Just kidding, of course. Yeah, I know. Are we going to see another safety build here? I mean, it certainly looks that way. Gas pool versus the 12 pool. Very, very fortunate so far for 3-point. I mean, ZVZ, I could see that this just... You just don't fast expand in ZVZ regardless. I could see that being a thing. Just because... Early pool builds feel very potent. But that means that theoretically both players... Well, I mean, that's the thing about game theory. You know? If there's always viable options at all situations... Okay, it's a drone pull. Oh, baby, is it ever a drone pull? Is that every drone? We've got one at home. IOSUP's going to be sunken colony rushing. But we've already got a spine started up here for 3-point. He stops mining gas. He's got enough for Ling speed, but no reason to build it now. It's not even going to be close to completing. First queen fires up. I think you could actually cancel the hatch and just build more spines. I think that's completely reasonable and would be 100% the correct call. He's going to need to pull drones to fight this. Oh, the spine immediately surrounded. It's going to die. No cancel. Not a good fight initially here for 3-point, but good enough. More than good enough. And, I mean, it's a build order counter. It's a build order counter. He has Lings out. The spine crawler got jumped. Wasn't an amazing fight, but more drones, more Lings. And just like that, it is Jover. IOSUP very quickly blasts through the... blasts through his opponent. Very, very quickly. Oh, I feel like I adjust my mic so often. All right, we're going back to KR here. And these have been some really, really, really fast games. Not a single macro game yet. An LLM-style AI trained on millions of replays that would be interesting. Maybe like fighting Agent Smith in the Matrix. That'd be interesting. There's potential for something like that. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize Young Yakov's playing another tournament right now. Oh, wow. Ha. Bum, 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 bum. Basically what Google did a few years back. DeepMind. Well, I think DeepMind, they limited it from learning as much as it could have potentially been able to learn. All right, who is next up here? Earlier versions of machine learning tech. Yeah. F1 is happening right now, I believe. Actually, did it wrap up? Oh yeah, it would have for sure wrapped up by now. What happened? Okay. Oh, all right. Wait, who was... Oh, wow. Ferrari seems to be doing pretty well. Also, Hajar. Isaac Hajar. He might be the real deal. He might be pretty damn legit. Who are these players? Who are the players? AlphaStar, wasn't that machine learning based? Apparently yes and no. Apparently they limited it. Oh, it's kicking us out of the lobby. So they broke the lobbies on KR. Man Grusel versus 3 point. Okay, thank you. Wait, didn't... Oh, yeah, 3 point won that game. Oh, my God, I put Ios up as winning that, didn't I? Did I? Oh, I did. I'm so sorry, chat. I did a goof. Summer break for F1 now? Oh, okay. Fortunately, it wasn't a crazy number of points on the line. Man Grusel is Brood War Terran. Okay. This is already match 6. Nifty. Nifty, nifty. Is it match 6? Oh, man, I'm all over the place. I believe it is. Yes, yes, it is. Max Verstappen. All right, so for whatever reason, the names are in pure Korean. That's fine. Spawning down to the bottom left for the Brood War Terran, it is Man Grusel. And his opponent spawning up the top right, it's 3 points. 3 point shoot. Just looked it up. I was going to say, I think it was the same approach. I don't know if they had the same level of advancement. Also, Zen. The map is Zen. Am I I don't remember this map at all. What? Is this a fever dream? I cannot remember this map for the life of me. Wow. This map is a straight up gap in my brain. No memory of this whatsoever. Gonna be a 2 racks expand coming in out of Man Grusel. And a hatch gas pool out of Zoig. With the bust pylon block. Is it? I feel like that's the one where Parting did it to Solar. Oh, wait, no, you could, yeah, you could pylon block this, right? Yeah, no, the one with the cannon rush, that was definitely not that. I remember the visual appearance of that one, and that's the base, the main base went right to left. The ramp would have been like here, and then a pylon was here, and it fully blocked the ramp. I still think that's one of the goofiest things of all time that was allowed to stand. I know that that's a humbug opinion, but I don't really care. I think that was silly as hell that didn't get voided. All right, Carapace Rush and a quick Spine Crawl. We are going to see a Fire Bat, as well as a couple of medics coming out. Engine... Oh. God, the Academy is so cursed. Ghostly Shriek. Ooh. That was in view for a moment. Loco wanted that added. Nice. Nice stutter step, although he did shoot his own bricks for a moment. He got bricked off. No, what? No, don't do that. I shouldn't have did that. That scream is still worse than SE1, I think. Oh, almost definitely. Some of the other structures, none of the other structures do this. One spine going to be enough to push him back for the moment. It is going to be Roach's Carapace on the way. We've got 2 more barracks in production. You can stay on just barracks tech for a very long time. Scan comes in. We are going to see the reburrow just in time. So, do we have a transfuse? Not in time to save that first spine. Second one will have double transfuse available for it. But more importantly, the Roaches pop out, and this will get pushed back. Honestly, I would say this is good for 3-point. 3 Marines, a Fire Bat for a spine that he already built. Oh. And now he gets to hold, defend, and pump out some drones. There is the range upgrade. God, he got me again. The range upgrade coming in. I do think we're going to need tanks. I think we may need to tech up to factory here. Very fast +2 Carapace coming in. Out of 3 points. I think that works. I think that's why he's... Scan going to come in. Yeah. And first factory is in production. There's the second one. Yep, we usually go 2 factory out of this. Brood War siege tanks only cost 2 supply. That's kind of a nice feeling saying, oh, you wasted a scan over here. It's not like SE2 where a scan is a mule. But he gets to see the move out. Units. Definitely not Brood War units for real because they fit through that gap with almost no trouble at all. Roach speed going to be completed. Third base coming up, and we've got creep. We've got a spine crawler here. Wait, I feel like I'm starting to remember this map a little bit. Okay, yeah, this definitely... I definitely remember people blocking this with a pylon just for memes. We're going to see an attack coming in here. I don't know about this one. He kills a lot of roaches. Oh, he's going to try and surge forward into the Ravagers. Nice transfuse on the last second. Wow, this goes a lot better than I expected. Nice target fire on the Marines as he was kiting back. If you can get 1 or 2 of the medics, this will be not bad. But they will all get away. That was actually a pretty good trade for the Terran. Wow, he stimmed 6 times, apparently. That doesn't seem... That doesn't seem accurate. I don't know how that's calculated. Either way, we do still see a hold on the third base. We've got our macro game. Well, I mean, we haven't seen a third CC yet from the Terran, so in that sense, it's very Brood War coded. I'm not sure if he morphed this in before he saw the army or after. I think after, because he is... Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. That's very, very nice. 3-point. We'll lose this overseer, though. Unfortunately, getting a little bit frisky, running back to the main army. How many Ravagers do we have right now? 4 Ravagers. It's the same theory. 3 biles to kill a tank. Right now, there is an upgrade lead. And just like in Roach versus Marine in SE2, Roach versus Marine in Brood War versus SE2 is also huge. Oh, speaking of huge, if he can find the fungal. Oh, he doesn't know about the army. That's a pretty big fungal. Loses the infester, but the tanks are set up. He needs to flood this army. Can he get the biles on the double bile on the tanks? Yes, he can. And this will be a complete destruction. Huge fungal to open it up. And that will likely be Way too much to recover from. God, I love that it shows the minerals and gas difference. Interestingly, the Terran actually did more damage, but the Zerg just has so much HP in their army. Tanks do siege up in a good spot. Oh, what is this? Titan reactor. Okay, we're going vessels. That makes sense to me. But meanwhile, +3 Carapace, Vipers, Ling speed, +1 melee, a 4th base on the way. And we can go up into Ultras if we're so inclined. I don't know that Ultras are necessarily the best play from here. Vipers ain't bad, though. Vipers ain't bad one bit. Oh, these Marines are actually slipping past. 3-point is going to be caught out of position. Just a little bit. That's going to be a cancel on this base. He's too far away. That's really nice. Really, really nice from Man Grusel. Oh, and he's going to find this 5th base attempted at the same time. That's a lot of Marines to lose. Oh my god, he's not... Oh, he could have canceled this for sure, but now it's actually going to live. It's going to live. Not super far along, but that really sucks because these Marines, that was a free kill if you were paying attention. Or at least a free deny. I mean, even if it's a 15-second build hatchery, you deny this, you kill the drone. It's going to take them a long time to send a drone all the way over. You're getting at least 30 seconds delay on that base. Third CC is lifting over. We're going to see an attempt to break this. The Marines leaving the tanks in the front line out of position. Or leaving them unprotected. And no irradiate yet. That is a hugely powerful spell. Mega powerful. We're going to see an upgrade lead for the Zerg very soon once that +3 Carapace kicks in. 25 seconds or so. But the tanks are now in position. How many irradiates do we have? I think just 2. Pretty sure it's 75 energy. Close to the third. Close to the third. No, that's +2 armor. Okay, it's not another vessel. No, 2 more vessels in production. Oh. Wow, we really just looked away at the worst possible time. He abducted a couple tanks, but he is going to lose a lot. Oh my god, the irradiate did so much work. Parabomb coming in, but that's an incredibly good fight for Man Grusel. You can repair up these vessels. I know the supplies look grim for the Terran, but the vessels are a big problem. Oh man, bad observing. My bad, guys. Sorry about that. Double scan on the top side. It is a 5-base Zerg now. And 99 drones for 3-point. Keeping his macro tight. It is a 5 Ultralisk drop heading into the main base. And there's no turrets. Not yet. He starts a couple, but they are way too little too late. He needs units there. And there just aren't any. We don't have the Ultralisk speed upgrade off creep yet, but it's getting close. +3 Carapace. Chitinous plating. These Ultras are going to be a nightmare to kill. Irradiate comes in. That's not going to be the best thing for you. Because they get on top of your units, they're going to eat them alive. Meanwhile, he baits his opponent out of position from the front and will move in with a large army. +2 melee going to complete in a moment. These SCVs are transferring over. I said it wasn't the worst necessarily, but that Ultra drop into the main. I mean, the Ultra timing in general would have hit like a truck regardless. But now it just straight up wins the game. Probably would have won it anyways. Was that like tasteless earlier in RSL cast yawning on purpose? In RSL cast yawning on purpose? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, pardon me. Oh. Oh my goodness. Those ultras are meaty, they're beefy, they're thick. Frickin' thick. Thick and frick. All right. Also sleep poorly. I feel your pain. That is what it is. But, yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's good to be awake now here. Yeah. Next up is going to be Rebellion once more. And he picked the Brood War Protoss. Once again. We are just kind of zooming through these matches. Body's healing and all that goes with that. Oh, yeah, like, yeah, for sure. I'm not as tired as I was, but I'm definitely still tired, for sure. Yeah, we are absolutely blazing through these matches. 420 blaze it. From her dictaphone. She came prepared for such eventualities. In the light, we are one. This is match 7. Brood War P. Hehe, P. He said P. Funny, so funny. I've been looking into potentially getting myself possibly really big upgrade. Wow. Really tease that. Really big upgrade for the PC. Spawning down in the bottom right, it is Rebellion. In the pink. His opponent spawning up the top left, it is 3 points in the red. In case you don't know these guys, by the way, 3 point is a bit of a more, he's a bit of a more cheesy Zerg. Bit of more cheesy Zerg. Map is Curious Minds, by the way. One of the shortest rush distance maps we've had in recent history for SE2. Rebellion, he is a player formerly known as Gyelzing. Gyelzing, a Korean Protoss player who also has a little bit of a reputation as an aggressive, kind of cheesy player. But he has something very cool, which is when the Mothership came out initially, he Mothership rushed Clem and took a game off of them. And it was dope. It was baller. It was a sick game. And that was when I was like, so I remember when the Mothership first got reworked and like rebuffed, and I was like, the Mothership is busted. It's turbo busted. And then Rebellion busts out this Mothership rush. I was like, oh. Yeah, that's the stuff right there, baby. That's the stuff. Did it versus a Terran, no less. Quick Robo out of Rebellion on one base. 3 point should be able... Actually, can he see the lack of a Nexus? Well, we'll see in a moment if he can see the start of a Nexus. Oh, yeah, he easily can. Oh, I was thrown off by the circle. The circle is so much smaller than the actual Nexus. That's... I feel like... Oh, that's a great scout right there for Rebellion. Or sorry, for 3 point. 3 point. Wow. We're all over the place. So Rebellion did force 3-point to take this base over here. Do you have to go for a bust? Or can you just defend the Reaver? The Reaver feels so uncomfortable to go up against. Like, you need something to deal with it, whether it be Spire and Mutas, whether it be... Well, that's kind of it, isn't it, actually, for SC2 Zerg? I mean, Hydra's in theory if your opponent makes a mistake. I'm not a big fan of that, playing for that, though. But yeah, Curious Minds. Very short rush distance from natural to natural. Actually, particularly natural to third. The third base feels so difficult to hold. Oh my god, I forgot about the cleaning bots. Oh, this is one of the maps that had like 15 cleaning bots on it. Okay, let's see if we can find all the cleaning bots. Two players training tens of thousands of games. Well, we'll just say thousands of games to hone their craft and play in front of an audience. Steadfast. How many Vroom Vroom bots are there? I'm gonna find them. You can't hide from me, Vroom Vroom bots. Wee. There we go. Looks like 6 bots. Nice spore positioning. Oop, there's the stun. Good splitty on the queens. I don't know if he actually needed to split that, but I don't know if it made a difference. First queen will go down despite the transfuse. Wow, big shots on the lings. These are speedlings too. So like, I mean, it's just hard to avoid those scarab shots. Ooh, nice shots there. Oh, really nice shots from the queens on this shuttle. Gets a lot of damage done. Zealot's forced to be sacrificed just to make sure that shuttle can get away. Ooh, he's got to be controlling. Oh. Really, really well-placed spores. Incredibly well-placed to zone out the shuttle from the natural and third base mineral lines. Only to shoot a cleaner bot. Wait, he didn't blow one of them up, did he? Incidentally? I remember a ways back. Did he blow one of them up? My god, you killed them. What is wrong with me? I'm actually just being the most ADHD right now. Whoa, god, those lings. Oh no, it's the creep tumor. Man, these Reavers. I tell you what. Ooh, nice transfuse between the shots. That forces him to fire another volley to kill that queen. Hydra's in production. He doesn't have speed. He's got range most of the way along. No third base yet for the Protoss. And that is because he is going for a big 2 base all in. 7 gate +1. Reaver push. Dragoon Reaver. Oh man, these Hydras without speed, they're gonna struggle. Killing that Observer would be nice, but he doesn't get it. Good split against the Scarab. Really, really good split so far. But these Lings, oh man, they get, well, they actually do get some good surface area. Good hot pickup on the Reavers. Oh, that one actually dudded. Wow, great engagement to start here from 3-point. Only kills 3 Dragoons, but definitely makes his opponent think twice. And behind this, Citadel of Adun starts up. Gonna be Leggy Boys, perhaps. He does have the... God, what is the name of that ability? Oh, I'm blanking. It's too early for me. Hydra speed not yet done, but a full surround on these units. Reavers Not able to clear the Lings fast enough, and that was such a good engagement. Now he gets the shuttle with the Reavers inside, and that's going to be game over. 3-point going to pick up his 4th map win of this King of the Hill. There's nothing to be done about it now. 0% chance of victory for Rebellion. If he had 4 Reavers on the field, maybe he could get some miracle. Wow, not even 4, just like 2 or 3. The worst thing I feel like 3-point can do, actually, is give his opponent time. No, maybe not. Hydras, you don't want to just throw away your army. It's 3 base to 2. Sorry, 4 base to 2. Hive Tech on the way. Lurker Den on the way. Nah, I'm definitely incorrect. Just wait for him to do this. Get the snipe on the Reaver and shut the door on any potential comeback. Oh, look at that. The high ground mischance. Oh, wow. It's like, oh, what's the movie? Is it Finding Nemo? Yeah, with the seagulls. But instead of saying mine, mine, they're saying miss, miss, miss. Excuse me, miss. I like that. That snowballed very quickly. Yeah. Well, that first engagement really, it's funny because it looked just not, like, it looked very good, but it only killed 3 units. But it feels like that was the fight that was most dangerous for 3-point. And he made quick work of that. He's really good at this mod. Should 100% make that with some video creator and make billions. That'd be kind of fun. Could get overwhelming pretty quickly, I think, for a lot of people. Torches. Oh my god, that's an old map. That's an old map. Not a crazy number of players today, so we are cycling back through some of the players. So it is going to be Darth Alex, Alex Death R. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Could you control several units simultaneously? It's a good question. Okay, we gotta update this. Darth Alex. Oh wow, he's actually playing Brood War Zerg. Match 8. Brood War Zerg. Interesting. All right, we get into the game here. Spawning down on the bottom right of torches. Oh, man. Even this map, I'm a little bit like, wow. It's been a while. It is Darth Alex for Team Hyper 1. And his opponent also for Team Hyper 1. It is 3 points. And the red, he's going pool first. First time someone is not cheesing right away. Oh. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a nice Sunday morning, afternoon, evening, depending on your time zone. Or I guess middle of the night, even. Who knows? Who knows where we are? Where are we? What are we doing? How are we doing? When are we doing? Yeah, that works too. Don't question it. Just enjoy it. Yeah, so 3 point. Looking to pick up his 5th map win of the day. Man, watching the drones move so fast. So nice. No queen, by the way, to push away an overlord. Oh, man, I forgot about torches. Wait, that's really interesting. So these mineral patches... Huh. They're categorized differently. I can find anything to be distracted by. I can find anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I can find a way to be distracted by it. It's only 1 mining trip to remove each one. And unless I'm mistaken, I think you need to mine 3? But there might be 1 path that you can mine 2 to get through. We're going to see... Oh. Darth Alex getting in here with 6 lings. He will actually win this fight. And that is why you can see Hyper 1 is... Or pardon me. Wow. 3 point. Is not anxious to take it. Loses 1 drone. Loses 2 lings for just 1 ling in return. Nice start. And it is a fast layer and a very fast spire. He's getting an Evo in the wall. 3 queens. Is this 2025 or what? Haha. 12 worker start. What is this, 2026? Fast Carapace coming in behind this. I don't know if this is real. Spire does get scouted. Now, is he going to try and punish this? No, he's going to go for his own Hydralisk Den. Darth Alex does have the worker advantage. Just a little bit, but it's a significant gas income advantage. And 3 point will need to... He's going to need to build some spores, I think. The Brood War Mutas, I cannot really gauge their strength at this moment versus Zerg. I don't think I know well enough. But I believe they still have their 4 range, which is freaking sick, by the way. God, they're so fun to use. They're OP. They feel OP. They feel jacked. It's just been a little while since I've cast SCEVO. And, I mean, they're cool units. They're super, super cool units. Do have a Lurker Den coming in and double upgrades. He does go up to a lot of queens. So, I mean, well, that ain't bad. That ain't bad for dealing with the mutas. Any muta enthusiasts in the chat? Any muta emotes? Emote spammers? Emote enthusiasts? Emote enjoyers? I know you're in here. There we go. Welcome, Dan Archon. Oh, wow. All these drones surviving somehow. Not a single one going down. Nice drone pull. Very, very fortunate. he got a creep tumor there. That's funny. He did finish the Carapace upgrade, and he did get Ling speed. Are we... This feels like we could be in for a long game after a lot of very quick games. 6 minutes, and lurkers are already on the field. God. Does anyone else think we should slow the game down, maybe? I don't know, maybe lower the worker start? Mutar. Man, that is a lot of spores. Of course, the mutas don't have the crazy regeneration, but they do have those glaive bounces. Good muta control so far. Oh, unfortunately lose. Oh no, loses 2. No, he loses 3. One of them to the rally. One of them trying to kind of compensate for the rally. And then a third one as well. It is so easy to do that, by the way. It is so easy to lose mutas like that. Get ready for a 30-minute game. It does feel like that is on the menu here. But I don't know. I really like 3 Points position, despite the fact that he's down in drones. He's down in army supply. I mean, these lings are totally useless against the lurkers. But there's very few actual lurkers on the field. 2-2 upgrade startup. +1 missile on the way here. Go nuts, Reddit. You don't need to tell Reddit to go nuts. They'll do it all on their own. They're right there. They're right ahead of you. Nice snipe on a Hydra. Does get out of here. That's a nice ASCII art. Welcome, Fractal Cactal. Three Vipers. Man, we have made Queens, Lurkers, and Vipers. This man is triggering me in a way that I can't describe fully. But I am mad. I'm mad watching this. I'm like, oh, I've played your kind on the ladder before, sir. And let me tell you, I don't approve of you. Oh, transfuse. Can he get the save? No, that's a kill on the +2 missile. That's really, really nice. Well done. 1 muta for a kill on that on the +2 missile. With it like 75% away along. Oh, I'll take that every time. Box set composition. Hashtag not my box set. Hashtag not my box. Huh? Any hump farmers in the chat? Darth Alex is doing a good job here. It's just... yeah, man. Lurker Viper is pretty brutal to deal with. That is a lot of Hydras. My God. 15 more drones, meanwhile, as he finishes up this bottom left 4th base. It's a really big eco lead, but eco means jack diddly if you can't actually do something with it. Does he have pneumatized carapace? No, he has pneumatized carapace. Is that ventral sacs? I think it is. I can click the Overlord. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's ventral sacs. Oh, man. Thinking you're going to kill that with a Mutaflock with, like, 12 queens next to it? That is what we call optimism. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with being optimistic. Overlords do have vision, by the way. What's the word? Detection. You might actually be able to run up this ramp. There's only 2 lurkers here. They do have range. Oh, man, he just needs to not lose these OVs. Oh, he's kind of waffling back and forth. And now the whole army is back in position. Denies +2 missile again. But that was not worth it. That was not worth it at all. Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay. 1 spine and an Evo. For all of this. Oh, meanwhile now it is the Vipers getting some big parabombs. Is that going to be every Muta? They survive a couple of them, but they're neutered. And they don't regenerate quick. So they're going to all get one-shotted, basically. Oh, God. We just missed us. Oh, man. Oh, my God. One of these lurkers has 33 kills. 38 kills. Okay, it was... No, that was 15 Hydras. Jesus. Well, 3-Point just lost nothing and killed everything. He's taking the gold base on the other side. He's going to mine it from both sides. That's efficiency. Now these mineral patches, they're closer on this side. Wow. What a maverick. Hashtag buy Steadfast box set. Nims. Not in my box set. I like that. 9 ultras on the production tab. These won't do anything, right? He's got a greater spire. But I don't think Guardians win you this game right now. Not with Vipers on the field. Also, you can abduct ultras, no? The Brood War Ultra? Does it have Frenzy? He needs Dark Swarm. Is he getting it? Did they change Dark Swarm? Plague would be nice, but I don't think it's actually the most necessary. Ooh. Gamete Meiosis and eventually spawn Broodling could be pretty sick against Lurkers, actually. I didn't even think of that. Oh, that actually could be really, really nice. God, so many spore colonies. Spore crawlers, wow. I am getting Brood War mogged. Mogged by Brood War. This is going to be a doom drop. Oh, there's the spawn Broodling upgrade. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my God, this one ultra late to the party. 3 ultras. They've got their anabolic synthesis now, or whatever the actual name is. God, that's a lot of lurkers. Holy, the break attempt. He does get on top of a lot of them. The ultras are zooming. They're so fast. Holy crap, look at them go. Triple abduct coming in, grabbing the ultras back in. Blinding Cloud as well. He actually did get something of a break. Behind this, so many queens. We are going up to 17 queens. God. Continuing the upgrades here. Was that actually worth it? I mean, no. No. Just actually no. It just wasn't. I think you might want to start moving forward as 3-Point with the ultras. Or sorry, with the lurkers. Feels like he is dead set on teaching a lesson. Hey, thank you, Montian, for the 2-1 resub at 62 months. Meanwhile, wow, these queens are... The ultras are comically fast. Holy fuck. Stim has nothing on these ultras. Thank you, Montian. Tip of the cap. Oh my God, they're both doing... Oh yeah, the gases. I forgot that there's gases. I thought he was doing it for a meme. God, it's been so long since I've casted on this map. 10 more ultras in production in Snare, which I do believe provides detection in a pinch. But I mean, it's also just going to be good for locking down the Hydras, I guess. Wow. Oh, the Great Wall. Those Ultras make their own drugs? Yeah, and they're way better than what you can find anywhere else. 5 Swarm Hosts. He's actually got position on this base. Lurker can hit a Spore Colony in the main from the other side. Look at this Lurker. Look at it doing a little dance right there with his little spines. Drops coming down into natural to spawn Broodlings. He's killing a lot, but he's also losing so much. The Locusts are also insanely fast? What? What am I watching? No, those are spawn Broodlings. Those are Broodlings. It's purple. Oh, nice yoinks right there. I think Alex is actually winning this game. We need to see some parasitic bombs on the Queens. Look at the mining right now. 3-3 will complete for 3-point, but we've got 2-2-3 with +3 melee, +3 missile on the way. We've even got +3 flyer attacks. So he can go into Guardians. But, hang on, I'm saying I think he's winning this game only in the sense that he's slowly breaking down his opponent and mining a lot more. Not in the sense of winning these fights. He is losing every fight. And a lot of his Queens don't have a ton of energy. God, I legitimately can't even tell what's happening. Purple versus red is a little tricky. There's a lot of Lurkers in the backfield. The Queens, they need more energy. Oh, that's a gigantic ensnare. But is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Parasitic Bomb, that was what we were talking about. Wow, he killed so many Queens. Hydra's covered in green goop. They don't give a flying fart. These things are flying farts. 34 Queens have died. My God. Sheesh. Brood Wars, yeah, Brood War Zerg is cool as hell. Brood War Zerg is just super, super cool. I've said that. I feel like SC2 Zerg doesn't feel anywhere near as cool as Brood War Zerg, but I think Brood War Zerg in the SC2 engine, or like all the abilities, would be way too busted. Like Dark Swarm, Plague. I mean, Plague would be buffed just because everything clumps so much. All right, GG. Well done by 3-point. He actually did manage to win that one in less than 20 minutes. Sub 20. Boom, 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 boom. 1v1 me and Tekken. Nice. All right, that is 3-point picking up his 5th map win of the day. We're gonna run, I think we do 3 minutes of ads real quick. He's trolling. I think we're all trolling. We're just trolling back and forth forever. Trolling down a hill. Trolling down a hill. How do I... Trolling down a hill. Yeah, there we go. Trolling down a hill. Yeah. Like those people that chase the cheese, you know? Those muta wings are hard to look away from. They look so clean. I like really love... I really love the appearance. Man, Grusel is back. Okay. Call it the infinite cycle. Nice. They sure do. trolling back and forth forever. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Mia just had a little bit of the zoomies. Which is a good thing, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with zoomies. Bum, 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 bum. 3-point versus Mangrusel. Tekken Lord. It's me, the Lord of Tekken. Okay, so it looks like Torches was vetoed. So the way that these King of the Hills work is that there's a map pool, and King gets to veto one map, and then the Challenger gets to pick one of the remaining maps. The Lord of Tekken. By the way, just 4 more days till this bad boy comes off. Oh, I'm so excited. What if they knurl a Brood War drone? Then you got some tools. Oh my goodness, she's just proper got the zoomies. What you gonna do when it comes off? Wash my arm. Wash. So I have not gotten itchy at all. But holy crap. Last night legit kept me up. Like, it was awful. It was just brutal. Biggest tan line ever? Oh, that's the secret. Just don't go outside. No, I'm really excited to start doing like physio. Use a ruler to scratch. Yeah, I actually did have. I had the tech last night, but it was still super unpleasant. And once I started scratching it, it became more demanding in a weird way. Like, it was like, oh, now I've gotten relief. Like, well, now you can't stop. Like, if you stop, you'll die. I was like, maybe we could not do that. Ooh, Disco Bloodbath. Oh, this is a recent map. Relatively recent. Spawning down on the bottom right. It is Mangrusel. And his opponent spawning up the top left. It is 3-point. And it's going to be a CC first. CC first, 3 racks? Wait, no, this is not the map I'm thinking of. Wait, no, this is a super old map. Oh, this is the map when, Oliveira, not when he won the World Championship, but he beat Maru 3-2 in their first series. Brood War CC is 300. SE2 CC is not even 300. Brood War CC is still 400. I'm quite certain of that. They wouldn't make such an insanely crazy change without testing it. Something that would be so fundamental. That would be wild. Four racks, no gas. Now double gas. Okay. Usually we see a CC first 3 racks. Huh, that's wild. Once the scratch starts, yeah. Fighting games, there's nothing like fighting games in the sense that they're the only ones that actually are LANs. Like, it's worth it to do a LAN. Played some T games after the patch. Turns out I still suck. That's the thing. Even, like this is a big buff to Terran. And a lot of people are saying that it's a bigger buff than the Larva buff. And I think that's probably correct. Because the Larva buff didn't actually change the price of anything. It just made it so that you could get units faster. Getting CCs for 100 minerals cheaper is really, really big. Like, yeah, 6 or 7 seconds faster on the build time, which means punishing it, even with like an 8 pool, becomes more challenging. Everything is just more difficult. Man, 4 Marines at a time is so juicy. Academy starts up. Did he scout this? No, not yet. Supply depot in the natural. It is really funny seeing the Brood War supply depots using SC2 sizing, especially next to the Academy. That's the big thing. It's the fact that it's next to the Academy. Oh, 4 medics. And Stim starts up as well. I forgot that this is high ground. Oh, wow. Disco Bloodbath. That is such a friendly position for this for Zerg. We do have a fair bit of cash in the bank, actually, out of Man Grusel. Okay, 3rd CC. He is going to move out with Stim. Carapace is going to be done in time for this, though. Yeah, most of the time it feels like as SE2 Zerg, you want to stay on 2 bases against Brood War Terran. The bio pushes are too scary if you don't. Thank you, Aki the Pope, for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, folks, from Aki the Pope's stream. So I've been thinking about this. I want to start raiding smaller channels from communities that aren't necessarily StarCraft 2. And my plan is to raid those channels, you know. I check out channels and I'm like, wow, I like this person's vibe. They seem cool. And raid them. Maybe they have 5 viewers, 10 viewers, whatever. And then I'm like, ooh. Raid the channel, and then we abduct their viewers, and we say, now you're StarCraft 2 fans. And then they also have fans of whatever game it is they play. And we do like a viewer exchange, you know? Because I was thinking of I was like, man, the Hera tournament, well, I mean, it really is the Warcraft 3 tournament by Grubby first, but that's like so good for Warcraft 3. And then obviously we saw Hera do the AoE 2 tournament, and it's gotten people from League of Legends playing. It's gotten people from like so many eyes on the game that it wouldn't have otherwise had. And a lot of people are like, you can't do that for StarCraft 2. It just won't. It's just not possible. Just not a viable thing. But who's to say we can't use the same concept and be like, you're a fan of, I don't know, let's say, what's a good example? Well, XCOM 2, for example, actually. You're a fan of XCOM 2. You like strategy games. Maybe you'll like watching SC2. This is SC1 versus Brood War. This is the StarCraft 2 Evolution mod. StarCraft EVO. Hyper One can explain in the chat if you want to hear more. But you know what? It's easy. I can explain it. I can explain it. It's pretty easy. So when a man loves a woman, yeah. What I think of Warcraft 3 versus SC2, I don't think it worked. From the little bit I've seen, it didn't seem to work. Upkeep, like the games are too different. They can't, unfortunately, interact with one another. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's... The whole premise is they've mostly adjusted the Brood War races. This uses the 5.0.15 patch, by the way, for StarCraft 2. So still a 12-worker start. They keep the SC2 races the same in that regard. And it's the Brood War races that get adjusted, which is pretty freaking cool. All right, we are going to see an attack coming in here. Ooh, finds a couple of units right away. Doesn't kill a medic. Could have been worse, but denying this third base is nice. It's a Roach Hydra play. Do we have a Lurker Den yet? No, but it's going to be a fast infestation pit. Relatively fast. 1-2 upgrades done. Hive immediately starts up. Good job from Hyper One on the timing there. Yeah, so this mod is designed for SC2 to play against Brood War. It is not designed for Brood War versus Brood War or SC2 versus SC2. Honestly, there's no point. If you're going to do SC2 versus SC2, just do it in SC2. Actually, in this case, you do preserve the 12-worker start, so that's something. Are Hydras as beefy as in Brood War? Well, the SC2 Hydras, because right now 3 Point is playing StarCraft 2 Zerg, and you can see it right here. So these symbols. So the Terran symbol is the Brood War Terran symbol. This is the SC2 Zerg symbol. So they're just regular SC2 Hydras. Yeah. But Brood War Zerg is crazy. Brood War versus Brood War is fun. I think a lot of it is fun. I just don't know about the balance necessarily. The tweaking of the balance is aiming for SC2 versus Brood War and vice versa. Not for SC2 versus SC2 and not for Brood War versus Brood War. But more so for not for Brood War versus Brood War. Max on Carrier Reaver Storm and still lost to Hydras. Hydras are insane. One supply, and they're honestly not... They're more than half as strong as the SC2 Hydras for sure. The main thing is that if you get up to, you know, 40 Hydras, 20 Hydras will still do well against them unless you can get all 40 Hydras fighting at once, you know? Like, if it's in a tight-ish choke and you're fighting 1-to-1, the SC2 Hydra... Actually, I'm curious about that. Would the SC2 Hydra win? Cost for cost, 40 Hydras would be way more than 20 SC2 Hydras. Is this a different version of StarCraft? I've never seen those siege tanks before. These are Brood War siege tanks. They cost 2 supply as opposed to 3. They have 150 HP as opposed to 175? I think it's 175. They still get biled in 3 shots. They are vulnerable to Blinding Cloud, to Abduct, but my god, do they ever hit like a goddamn truck. Also, Irradiate, so strong. Abduct's going to need to be used against Irradiate, perhaps, but at first he is going to yoink in 3 tanks. Or not against Irradiate, against Vessels is what I'm trying to say. 2-2 and Irradiate about to complete. Nice run by here on the yeah, third base? Fourth base. This is a really nice little counterattack. Oh my goodness, it's finding so much value. Holy crap, it's finding so much value. It's going to click down a bunch of drones. Great little run by here from Van Gruzel. Damn, look at the drone kills. Sheesh. Medic's providing a nice little bit of sustain. And even though they've finally been taken out, he kills 28 drones. Yes, they'll be replaced, but wow, that's good value. Damn, the Brood War tanks are so good. He does lose 5 of them, and that's really expensive. But I think that's probably including the ones that got abducted earlier. Oh, we're going to see a surge forward coming in. Vessel does get yoinked, but he got the Radiate off. Oh, narrowly avoids this. 3-3, or rather +3 Carapace has completed. Nice Blinding Cloud. This push is kind of for all the marbles here. It's a very dedicated 3-base attack. Tightness plating, though, and +3 armor finishing up are huge for the Ultras. Bit of a bloody battle here. If the tanks can get in the right spot, Ultras be damned. He might still be able to do this. Blinding Cloud used on the Marines. I don't like that. I think he needs these Blinding Clouds to deal with the tanks. Ooh, bad transfer. Going right through the army. Unfortunately, he could have sent it around the long way, but wasn't thinking about the positioning of this map. Ultra does get spotted. You can see the tanks hit it so hard, but the Marines are not even slapping it with a wet noodle. They're just gently stroking it. Spawning, we're going to see a huge Blinding Cloud. Defense Matrix, totally useless on that frontline tank. Was never going to do much. Nice Blinding Cloud here. Marines trying to stim forward and support this, but the Ultras are all over this army. Blinding Clouds gonna do what they need to do. The Ultras will be enough. And 3 Point crushes this army and sends the Terran packing back across the map. 67 Marines going down. Any memers in the chat? These Marines are doing negative damage right now to the Ultras. You don't have Marauders. Look at this. Look at how long this Ultra takes to kill. That's so many Marines, and they're doing nothing. Three completes, but it's now a 100 supply lead. And this is... Wow, there's just no coming back from this. You can just face roll your Ultras through the natural at this point. Irradiate, nice pullback on the Lings. Well, I guess pullback on everything that wasn't that Ultra's list. He just sends it in. Tanks in the high ground, gonna be a nuisance. Put a Blinding Cloud them. Duck, doesn't matter. Doesn't need to do either. He just wins. Doesn't Terran have snipe? Not Brood War. Not Brood War Terran. That's the thing. What's the Ghost do? So it still has Call Down Nuke. It still has Cloak. But it has Lockdown. Yeah, they're anti-mech specialists. Yeah, exactly. Lockdown, and what is the other ability? Is it just Cloak, Lockdown, and Nuke? No, it doesn't have EMP. The Vessel has EMP. No, it's all good, Desolate Cheese. For a second, I was like, does it have EMP? But no, it's the Vessel. I mean, it's a lot to keep track of if you're not following, consistently. I don't think I'm going to be granted access, but I did ask if there was any chance I could cover the SCEVO Clan War stuff. Okay, it's going to be Rebellion for the final map of the day. Gonna run a quick minute and a half of ads. Mass Science Vessel, EMP the Viper. Doesn't hurt to ask. That's what I figured. And I did it in a respectful way. Like, yeah. Exactly. Doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah, Mass Vessel seems really, really strong. Are you going to soft compete in Zero Space Ladder? Heh. Wrist allowing. I am a little bit sad that... Yeah, because there's like the big ladder tournament that's happening. Who is competing in that? $13,000, by the way, for that, which is pretty nutty. I wonder what the prize pool breakdown is. But yes, my pal Sal and Jugger J are both competing. I think Harstom is competing. Winter, Giant Grant Games. Who else? There's a bunch of people. Euthermal, yes, Euthermal. The Viper, which is crazy. Wait, is Hera also competing then? Brood War battlecruisers are a joy. Yes, they're like, instead of the SC2 battlecruisers where they shoot constantly, and they shoot like 6 attacks every... Actually, no, it's like... How many attacks is it per second? It's got to be like... Maybe it is 6 or 7 attacks per second. Oh my god, I did it again. Spawning down on the bottom left, it is Rebellion. In the pink. And his opponent spawning up the top right. It is 3 points. In the blue. I don't think Zerg has lost a map yet today. I don't know that they will. The one Zerg loss was in ZVZ. And it was young Yakov. He had to go. You know, like he had to skedaddle for another tournament. Yes, the Brood War races do mine a bit faster. I hope Giant Grant beats Euthermal. That would be very impressive if he were able to beat Euthermal. Euthermal is legit a genius. You have some friends who are 19 to 21 and they said 6-7 and I just looked at them blankly. It was hilarious. Nice. Honestly, it's... To me, it is legitimately funny because... Initially, I thought it was an answer to 69, right? And like... And I was like, oh man, why are kids, why do they have their own funny number? And why are they like, why is this a thing? But it's actually just completely innocent and it's just nothing. Like it's literally, there's nothing. There's nothing to it. It's just, it's a nothing thing. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, like the emote in chat. And for me, what's surprising is how often you say it by accident. Like saying, like, I will just be like, oh yeah, you know, like, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'll get like, I don't know, I'll get a few apples, like maybe like 6 or 7 of them. And I'm like, fuck. I just catch myself doing it all the time. All the time. Euler and Gauss's imaginary number theorem in quantum physics. Nice. That's probably what the kids are excited for. How often do you buy apples? I don't know, maybe like a few times a month. Maybe like 6 or 7 times a month. Nice. That would actually be very often. But I do eat apples like a fiend. I freaking love apples, man. I felt so seen when I was watching Good Will Hunting. And he's like, I got her number. How do you like them apples? I was like, I teared up and I was like, I like those apples a lot, Matt Damon. I like them a lot. And you know, it just felt nice. It felt nice to feel seen. We are going to have 2 adepts actually slipping past. This is really good on paper right now for Rebellion. He could potentially kill so many drones with this. There's a spore colony in the natural mineral line, but no lings yet, no sunk. Oh, the adepts, he didn't realize that this was the extent of the lings. No, and now he shades forward into a far worse position. But he still gets 5 drones in total. That's worth, I think. Good drone pull at the natural, though. Avoided letting the Oracle get any kills. Ooh, but he finds one off the hatchery. Is not close to a sunk. Or a spore. 6 drones going down. Don't eat too many apples. They have cyanide. I mean, technically, yes, they do. But I don't eat many of the seeds. I make a point not to. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And you know what? I broke my wrist after not eating as many apples as I used to. I don't know. I know generally True Legend where it comes from. I know it's like it's something to do with a song and a rapper, and then some guy in the NBA was like, I'm gonna do this. Little unfortunate that Sentry a little bit out of position, but does have a force field available, and he's able to save these lings, or the Sentry itself. Wow, with the save it from the lings. Already at 59 drones right now. Really, really nice count. It's a police code. Oh, that's actually the reference? Oh. Well. Durian a day keeps Durian a day keeps everyone away. Durian be stanky. It is always funny to hear, like, from kids, though. They'll be like, oh, this is a funny number. Nobody knows why. And it's like, oh. Oh, that's... Keep that innocence, youngin'. Keep that innocence. We are going to see a Spire coming in from 3 points. Ooh, little Ling run by. Finds a probe. Nice. Nice job. Rebellion has caught up in the worker count and is going to get up to Storm, double Robo, and will start mining from this gas. Okay, I was going to say, I really hope these probes auto-correct themselves because I cannot stand watching them go so far around. It is tough for me. Oh, it's triple Evo. I didn't even realize. Seems appropriate since we are watching SCEVO that we got triple Evo. Now, Storms are obviously really good against Hydras here, but remember that these Hydras are very, very cheap. Supplies don't really tell the whole story because you can get so many Hydras on low supply. They're going to have +1 missile. They've got the range and speed upgrades. Lurker aspect is about to complete. Only a little bit of gas in the bank, though. Immortal count is starting to rise. This is starting to look not bad at all for Rebellion.
Wow, wow, wow.
Eight 8675309. 8675309. 8675309. I don't know if that's the thing, but damn, that Zealot really, really wanted to die. Overlord speed is done. No pneumatized Carapace, but Lurkers. Lurkers are hitting the field. Bunch of Sunks gonna get started up at the front. Man, that actually worked really well to funnel those Zealots, even just a little bit. Lot of damage on those Zealots. Lot of damage. A lot of damage. A lot. All right, have a good rest of your day there, Yosef. Storm's coming in. We do have a fleet beacon behind this, +1 air weapons, and +1 armor instead of +3 attack. I mean, that will be helpful against the high damage points, or I guess high damage attack rate of the Hydra. Wow. We got there. Ooh, Storm drop in the main. Gonna find 7 drones, but not gonna get the warp in off. Nice snipe there on the Prism. That was an optimistic move at best. Now Lurkers are in position. Where is the Observer? He's got to be so careful with it. Ooh, Hydra's with the miss from the low ground. Mischance from the low ground. This is super awkward. Storm being used to zone here. Rebellion will get pushed back. He doesn't have a 4th base yet. Meanwhile, Adrenal Glands. I love that it's Adrenal Glands, but it's just a claw. The still tipping rapper still has that line. Yo, that's dope. Oh, he does have a 4th base. Wow. Me looking at the mini-map, not even noticing the pink in the bottom right. It's actually taking a 5th. Ooh, these Lings, though, they will be able to get a cancel on this 5th. Meanwhile, what's that in the natural? Oh, it's an attempted Ling run by, but it's not going to get much. Actually, he might get a cannon or two at this base. These are +2 adrenal glands Lings. They absolutely tear down the cannons. But shield battery just enough to keep it alive. The last cannon. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this cannon. Tear it down. Reagan smash. Oh, Family Guy, so goofy. Nice find on the Zealots there on the right side, securing the 6th base. A nice little macro game here. Wonder if people still prank call the number. That's a good question. Really good job, by the way, from 3-point, keeping the upgrades rolling the whole time. And he's getting Plague. Ooh, we getting Plague, baby. Plague Inc. Plague-oo, Plague-oo. Tempest. I actually am not... What is the ultimate late game army for Brood or for SE2 Protoss versus Brood War Zerg? I'm actually not sure. I mean, Scourge are an option for Brood War Zerg, so I don't think it's going to be carriers, but I'm curious if... I'm curious how that interaction would go in massive numbers. Dark Swarm. Ooh, nice little Ling drive-by at the new 5th base attempt, which is not going to go up. He's going to lose the pylon. Shield battery. Oh, he's looking to flank this. No, he's not looking to flank this army. Meanwhile, Lurkers, 4 Lurkers, going to push the whole army back. 5th base dies. 4th base in huge peril. Storm not going through. And this is... Man, this is looking really, really good now for 3-point. He is going to lose potentially a lot of these units, but Plague comes in. That only hits a couple of enemies. Lings in the natural. He's got 2-2 for them. And this army is going to be just allowed to escape. Oh, he even finds the Templar there. Tearing down this gateway. My God, it just disappeared. And with... Oh, that's a good Zealot warp, and that's actually going to help take prevent these Lings from getting into the main base. But 28 probes go down. Oh, Lings in the mineral line over here. That I was like, man, it was like 19 a moment ago. Gets into the 3rd base mineral line. 3-point is absolutely ripping and tearing his opponent apart. Oh, these High Templar, they're so clumped. Dark Swarm. We do have 4 carriers coming out, but they've only got +2 air weapons versus 3-3 Hydras. Or just 3-3 Carapace. +3 Carapace on all the ground units. We also have +2 Flyer Carapace started up for the Zerg Air. We're going to see a break attempt coming in. There's not a lot of Lurkers here. This is actually going to be a successful break. He'll kill the Lurker eggs. Oh, he actually loses a few High Templar there that were very savable. Unfortunately, he doesn't have detection. He lost the Oracle, and the Observer seems to have been sniped. He didn't drag another one back into the army. These Lings will win the fight against these Zealots, but not going to be able to get past. However, they open the door for this base on the right to potentially get sniped again. Rebellion actually has a huge army supply and an army value advantage, but I don't think he has the opportunity to get what he needs to done. He's going to lose his base again. The Black Dark Swarm is so good. Even just the few units underneath it are just not being damaged. He might even lose the mothership here. It's on just 2 HP. It goes down. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And if there was any chance for Rebellion, I just don't think that there is. But if there was, it's pretty much gone up in smoke. We got a bunch of creep colonies trying to be added in here. I'm guessing they were going to be for spores. Oh, we've got a bunch of consume going through. Very awkward initially. He doesn't need to be fighting here. There's really not a whole lot of point. But with the Dark Swarm, you can't even touch these units. And now the Lings get on top of the army. They actually cause a big problem. Such a massive bank right now for 3-point, but I think he's thinking about what to build. And it is going to be Scourge. 54 Scourge coming through. He's got the +1 flyer attacks, +2 flyer carapace is going to complete as the Scourge are about to pop. And now Ultras will pop out as well. They will get gunned down actually surprisingly fast. But the ground army has been cleaned up. And once these Scourge pop out, well, I don't think there's a whole lot to be done here. 3-point. 77 Scourge. He is waiting till they can all ball up. He is continuing to build nothing but Scourge. We do not... Oh, man, you do not want to let these interceptors go back in. The surround. It's box art, baby, and it is a deleted Protoss Air Army. Holy moly. Comes out of it with so many Scourge left over. We got to watch that one again. That's cinematic right there. I don't even think he used more than like 30 or 40 of them. I mean, all the carriers, like half of them at least, had no HP. So it was just shields. God. Okay, he did use a lot of Scourge, but he used like not even half of them. What a chef's kiss moment to close out the King of the Hill. Absolutely outstanding. That was actually so sexy. Very, very sexy. Well done, well done. All right. That will do it for the SCEVO component of this. I'm just going to take a little break. Brutta's Brood War Tea. Brood War Terran. Brood War Terran. I did not switch the... Yep, we forgot to switch the title. What are we doing? We're all over the place. But it was actually Brood War Zerg versus SC2 Protoss to close it out. I like how I'm updating the title now, knowing that it is incorrect because it is done. But okay, we're going to mute Mike. All right. We are going to play some XCOM 2. Cha-cha-cha. Because I feel like playing some XCOM 2. Zerg broken. Brood War Zerg is really strong, man. Brood War Zerg is really, really strong. All right. Thank you once again to Hyper1. I reached out and asked, hey, can I cover this? Do you have any English coverage? He said no. I was like, cool. You want some? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. Now I'm like, XCOM 2. But yeah, no, I really enjoy the SCEVO mod. It's a lot of fun. Okay, we should probably take StarCraft 2 off of our tags for now, since we'll be playing now XCOM 2. WOTC, Commander, XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, and we changed the game category to XCOM 2. You missed the tourney? It was fun. It was fun. A lot of the games were very fast. It was just a quick 10 games of King of the Hill. Zerg dominated. So if you want to watch that, you are in for a treat. For YouTube, we're going to cut the stream right here, and we're going to restart one for XCOM 2. Just for VOD posterity and whatnot. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Uh, 2K streaming on Twitch. Would love to get that set up, but